Today we're going to read a story about an egg. Here is my egg. And just looking at the cover of this book, I want you to raise your hand and make a prediction about what you think this story might be about. Maya?
An egg that's good.
An egg that's good. Okay, why do you say that?
Because it says the good egg.
That's a good prediction. Rio, what do you think this story will be about?
The good egg.
Why? What do you think about that?
Because it's about being good.
What do we know about eggs, Henry? What do you already know about eggs?
That they are in a shell and they do not have eyes.
They're in a shell. They don't have eyes. So could this story happen in real life?
No.
No. Why not? You said something really important. Why we know that this couldn't happen in real life? Why is that, Hank?
That'll be creepy.
Prince children are checking out. The Prince children.
Because this egg has. Because this egg has eyes. This egg has eyes. So let's read our story about called The Good Egg. The Good Egg.
Yay! I just turned that down.
Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg.
No, he's not. He's trying to
A
do that.
very good
Why do you say it
egg.
like that?
Kingston.
Why do you say it like that?
It's true. I do all kinds of things like I'll carry your groceries, I'll water your plants, I'll change your tires. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg.
Don't do that. And we cracked it.
I've always been a good egg. It's been this way since the start, even in my earliest days. Where are his earliest days?
At the market.
At the market. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. Was that 12? Did y'all count?
No, I didn't, but it was 12. Oh, I know what
The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good.
But they were bad.
They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. And they broke their stuff on purpose.
Wait.
What are some things you see in this picture, Maya?
I see them breaking a computer.
Thomas, what do you see?
They're gonna play Fortnite.
On what?
That's probably all the good.
Kingston, what do you see? So if your siblings were acting this way, what would you do? Henry, what would you do if your siblings acted like this?
I would leave and come back and say, it's time for y'all to be good.
Okay, you'd help them out. Hank, what would you do if your siblings were doing this at home?
Eat cereal.
You'd what?
Eat cereal.
You'd just eat cereal and just watch it happen? Okay, sounds good. Let's keep going.
I know what happened to me.
Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. A very good egg.
How's he saying that?
Because he wants to tell you.
No.
Nobody seemed to care, though. Every night I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled.
But it is.
Then, one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell.
I want to go.
They were everywhere.
Oh, what's that one?
What do you think caused his shell to crack, Maya? It's Maya's turn.
Because they probably cracked.
Maybe it was an accident. Henry, why do you think his shell cracked?
I think it was because his nerves are like.
Yeah. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everyone was as good as me. I was cracking up. Literally. Something had to change. I have had enough. Has anything ever made you guys crack under pressure?
Mama.
Are you singing, DJ?
Hank, has anybody ever made you crack?
My dog cracked into
Sit up.
my egg.
Rio, sit up.
I
No.
bit it.
All right. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. So I left that night. Where do you think he went?
To Michael Jackson's house.
Where?
Get the killer.
No. Where do you think he went? He said, I've had enough. Where do you think he's going?
I know.
Jaden, where do you think? Back up, please. Maya.
I think he's going to a good carton with good eggs.
Oh, I like that prediction. You think he's going to a good carton with good eggs. Let's find out. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Out there on the road under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. I took walks, I read books, I floated in the river, I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in,
I breathed in.
I breathed out.
Wait, how?
I even started painting.
You don't know how to paint.
For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. And no longer my head felt scrambled. I started to feel like myself again. What's he doing?
He's meditating.
He's meditating.
On a rock.
So, I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll try to be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. Here we go. Everybody missed me, and I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Heyo, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? How do you do, other Frank?
Elena Dixon comes to the office.
Sure, every once in a while somebody's still a little bit bad, but it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. The old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It is good to be home.
Underwear.
So, if you had to tell this story to someone who has never heard it before, Maya, where would you start?
I would start at the beginning.
Well, that's a good place to start, but what details would you tell them?
I would tell them that it's okay to not always be good.
Okay, I like it. What else would you tell a friend who's never heard it before? If you had to retell this story. So, what we're going to do is you are going to get into a team. And I have picture cards here. And you are going to retell your story. I will tell you who is with who. And you are going to put yourselves in order. So, the first person would line up on the left. And then the next. And then the next. And then the ending. So, you're doing a, repeat after me. First. Next. Then. Last. And you're doing this to retell the story to somebody who has never heard it before. So, Sawyer and Maya, you are going to be the part that says the good egg decides to return to the market because he was lonely and missed his friends. Jaden and Rio, you are at the part where the good egg takes time to do things that make him feel like himself again. And Thomas and Hank, you are the good egg decides to leave the carton. Henry and Kingston, the good egg cracks under the pressure of trying to make the other eggs be good. You have 2 minutes. The first person goes here.
I'm the first person.
You're the first? The second person goes here.
We're the first. No, we're the first.
Why are y'all all the way back here? Come back to the carpet.
Let me see. On the bed. No, I'm not. No. We only got 2 minutes. Who's your phone? Oh, what would that mean? We got restarted. Oh.
Who thinks? All right, everybody, freeze. Rio, why are you in the crayon box? You don't need it. Rio,
The pressure.
you don't need it.
The pressure.
Who thinks they have the very beginning of the story?
I don't know. Wait, don't. I think it's me.
You think it's you? Let's see, Henry.
I'm waiting. I don't know, because it says. This ain't us. Let me see oil. It's here.
Go back to your seat.
I can't turn you mine.
Who thinks they have the very beginning of the story? Stand right here on the blue handprint.
Mine, I'm not.
Who thinks they have the very end of the story? Sit over there on the bench.
I have the very end. I'm the very end.
So come up here.
Sit up. He's getting good. I
So the beginning goes right here. If you're the first, stand right here.
Go.
Okay, put them in order from the beginning to the end.
She said us, not you. That drop. That one drop. Not done.
Why do you think that this one is first?
Oh, because he cracked. Yeah, trying to make he was going away.
Okay. So then next it says the good egg decides to leave the carton. Is that what happened?
Yes.
Yes. Then what happened?
Then he was calming down himself and having time to.
What's he doing here?
He's relaxing.
He's relaxing, and
And
then
he
after
went
he
back
finished
home.
relaxing, what happened?
He went back home.
He
went back to the
home.
market.
So would you agree that this is the
And
order?
that's what he said.